Oh wow, we were only at the intermission. I felt like we were almost done.
Nope, we were only at intermission.
Man, it sucks because I feel like I already figured out who did it. So there was like one bombshell that got dropped right after you left, right before the intermission. Because you left right before the intermission.
What happened?
So basically, and I don't know how, it's one of those things, it's just like, how did you fucking figure that out? But like, had to do with Hangman's Gambit. I think that's the part that you left on. I couldn't figure out the fucking Hangman's Gambit. Basically, the Hangman's Gambit puts together the fact that a seesaw was used to kill Tenko. Basically, it's a seesaw.
Well, now.
Oh, the seesaw method.
Effect, yes.
Okay.
So we found out that the way that Tenko was killed, it was honestly going like in so many circles because like nobody in the ceremony could have done it. Nobody outside of the ceremony could have done it. So how they determined that Tenko was killed was basically the loose floorboard that she was on. Someone stepped on it on one side, and it sent her hurtling up into the scythe, which was
The sickle.
the sickle. Yes, same thing. The sickle that was between the cloth and the cage. So that kind of gives away who did it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's really only one person that has the capability to put the scythe there. So I'm kind of wondering how the fuck, where the hell the rest of the trial is gonna go.
Proving that it wasn't anyone else in the room.
It was Kokichi.
Ah!
Forcing this, huh?
Victim quiz? Not the culprit quiz?
The only victims are the people who are still watching this drawn-out, boring crap. Why are you being such a downer all of a sudden?
It's okay.
I am sure everyone is happy. How do you know? They could be skipping this entire conversation for all you. Oops. I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. I'm the real victim here. Me. Why are you getting upset? If anything, I'm the real victim. I gotta put up with all this nonsense all the time. Beep.
Absolutely right.
That's the right answer, Monotam. He hasn't said anything.
Hey,
Exactly, because there are no victims. Yep, even if you're killed in this killing game, you're a winner. Because then everyone mourns you, and you get tons of posthumous popularity.
Daddy!
Oh, Daddy, you don't need to reveal these kind of behind-the-scenes details.
All right.
Dying makes you more popular, then we gotta die soon, too! That can be arranged. I mean, beep.
I think Monofami. I think that's the next one Monodam's gonna kill.
Oh, yeah.
This is my impression of a spooky, scary ghost.
Ah!
Ah! I'm fine with real ghosts, but impressions of them are too scary.
Logic does not compute.
Huh? Did you hear something? No, I didn't hear anything.
I'm just gonna be pissed if this game tries to subvert your expectations and it kills off
You know
Monotaro
what else
next,
is
because like
scary?
I don't.
Sweet buns.
Monofani's kind of
Yep.
like my least
Tasty,
favorite.
tasty sweet buns.
Actually, if it were to
So round,
do any
so
perform
sweet,
to your
so
expectations,
delicious.
well, I'm not
That
gonna
doesn't
say,
sound scary at all.
I seem to be right.
I'm scared too. Scared of losing my friends.
Did you hear something? No, I didn't hear anything.
I'll
Beep.
see if it happens.
Oh yeah, we were accusing
Answer us,
Himiko.
Himiko. You chose the middle room to lure us into your trap, did you not? Then you used that trap to kill Tenko, yes?
Kyo, you have a quite sinister plan.
Well, Donkey Lips, did you kill that twat?
I don't know, maybe.
Wait, must be some mistake. No way Himiko is culprit.
Kokichi
Then
and
she
I already
needs
know
to
that
defend
it's not
herself.
Himiko.
Otherwise, this debate is deadlocked.
I don't care if you gotta use magic to do it, but say something already.
Are you
Man,
even
this is the second
listening?
trial in a row Himiko's getting accused of
No.
murder.
I'm not listening.
What?
I don't care anymore. I'm too tired. Angie died. Tenko died. Why did I have to survive? And now you're all
Well, I
saying
can change
I
that.
killed them? I just don't care anymore.
Himiko.
Do whatever. If you want to vote for me, then just go ahead.
The game gets really blah if the suspect isn't into it.
That's not the problem.
Damn it. Don't tell me you've given up.
Himiko, don't give up.
I'll figure out who's gonna be the
Don't you
killed
understand?
next chapter.
My life is riding on the outcome of this trial.
I don't think so. The only people that really
Shut
haven't gotten
up.
a whole lot of character development
told
are
you.
like Gonta and
Too tired.
Tsumugi.
It's all just a big pain. I can't put up with it anymore.
But there's only 2
What are you
people
talking
and there's
about? If you
3
give
more
up here-
chapters left. I just don't know what's gonna happen.
You needn't worry. Himiko was the one who chose that room. Therefore, she is unmistakably the culprit.
But you're the one that suggested the room
Impossible!
in the first place.
Himiko would never kill Tenko! Himiko not that kind of person. Gonta can tell by Himiko's face.
What?
Himiko's a little
She just has like blood on her
slow,
lips.
so I
Oh,
don't think
sorry, I
she's
was
capable of
eating a
handling
snack.
a complicated crime.
Whoa!
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
Maki
Either way,
soups.
we gotta look
That's,
for more possibilities.
That does seem like rather a pointless quest.
No, it's not. We gotta be strong. Gotta keep thinking. Then we might find new truth.
Ah, yes. That's called a lie, Gonta. Yes.
What is? Can we go back to the? Oh no, the dialogue.
That
Maybe
does
I'm reading
seem
too
like
much
rather
into
a
this,
pointless
but can you
quest.
play Smoothie's thing again?
I also think Himiko's not the culprit. Somehow.
I don't think Tsumugi did it.
No, I don't. I'm pretty damn sure it's.
I also think Himiko's not the
whatever
culprit.
anthropologist did.
Yeah.
Somehow.
But why does that somehow make me think she's mastermind?
I don't know.
So no give up, Himiko.
Himiko. I know how you feel. I felt the same way after Kaede died. But we can't give up. We survived. We can't give up for the sake of everyone who died. Third case is always the most crafty killer because they're
Performing
always
the seance in that room
the one that kills
was
2
Himiko's
people.
decision, was it not?
What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Oh shit, how am I gonna do this? Hold the corner of the room to seance. Yeah, someone had steered her. Kokichi is probably gonna be where one I'm gonna need to use.
Of the 3 empty rooms, why did you select the middle one, Himiko? Because you laid your trap there.
Was Trap only in that room? Other rooms may be trapped too.
that one.
Yeah, even if Himiko picked the room, someone else could have set that trap.
Your opinions are empty words.
Performing the seance in that room was Himiko's decision, wasn't it? What if someone steered her into picking that room?
Of the 3 empty rooms, what's the middle one, Himiko?
Because you laid your trap
There.
Was trap only in
That room?
other rooms?
May be trapped too.
I agree.
Oh well, I forgot that the V thing was a thing, but whatever.
It's just like Gonta said. Each room was the same. They were all trapped.
What? Is that true?
Kokichi will tell
Going
you.
to just guess. Yeah, what? Oh, sleep.
I was way too careless. Wait, what are you talking about?
Yes, there was no cross beast supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. Haha, what bad luck. It was the best luck of all,
While you
because
were
if
in
we
the
hadn't
room next to
figured
the
that
crime
out, this
scene,
whole trial
you
would be
found
on
a loose
standby,
floorboard,
and we'd
right?
never figure out who did it.
Well, I didn't find it so much as I stepped through it and tripped.
What? Hold on! There was also a loose floorboard in the next room?
So the culprit prepared a trap in all 3 empty rooms, not just the middle one.
Well, we can't prove that, but yes.
The culprit set traps in all the rooms, and they wouldn't need to select a room themselves.
So the real trap was for someone else to pick a room and take the blame.
And who said we should do that?
I see. We were caught in the culprit's trap all along.
Yeah, I'd just fucking stay silent if I was him.
Especially you!
But now there's no reason to suspect Himiko, right?
Himiko, do you remember what Tenko told you?
Keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please. Man,
Live
if
life.
only my last
facing
words could be that
forward.
profound.
She said that to you, right? If you give up on living, you'd be betraying her memory.
My last words are probably gonna be suck a
We're
dick, dumb shit.
all trying to
Dumb
keep
shit.
our promises to the dead.
No, your last words are probably gonna be what?
Yeah.
This trial, it's not just for our lives. It's for everyone who's died as well.
I'm glad that they're having this conversation. Trial 3.
That's why we can't give up. This is our responsibility. We live on.
We can't possibly let anybody else die. 2 trials later. Well, that fucking
Right.
sucked.
Yeah, that's right. If I gave up here, I wouldn't be able to face Angie or Tenko.
Well, I have good news. You won't have to face them.
That's right. So
Because
let's
they're
do
dead.
our best.
Alright, I'm not gonna say it's a pain anymore. I won't give up. I'll fight alongside everyone and survive.
Do not say everyone. After all, the Blackened is still among us.
Jeez, there you go. Killing the mood like usual.
So we still need to figure out who killed
Damn,
him.
well said, Shuichi. That's what I'd expect from my soul, bro.
Oh, damn, we're Kaito's soul bro.
Bro.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, do you think the Blackened this time has some sort of superpower?
Yeah, like some sort of archaeology superpower.
Well,
Kyu,
as
would
a
you know anything
self-proclaimed
about that?
expert of stepping through floorboards, isn't it weird that no one stepped through that floorboard before the culprit used it?
Ah, that is a good point.
It must have been barrier magic.
Well, that's one possibility, but I think it might have been something else.
Why didn't no one step on the floorboard until it was used for murder?
Because of the circle.
That must be the reason. I always thought it was kind of weird that we got that as a
This is it.
bullet.
It's because of the magic circle at the scene of the crime.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. The magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail, but it may also unleash a curse.
Before we began the seance, we were warned not to step on the circle. The floorboard in question was within the circle. That's why no one stepped on it.
So the magic circle's purpose was to keep us away from the whole trick.
That was part of the culprit's plans too?
That's right, if that's the case, then the culprit, there's no doubt in my mind, they're the one who killed Tenko. Only one person had the opportunity and the motive.
It was me. It was me all along.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, there it is. Where'd he go? There you are.
I thought you were gonna go to Rontaro. It was
Enji killed Tenko. Wait a second.
It has to be you!
Uh-oh. My mummy boy.
Kyo. Was it you?
Yes, but it gives me the perfect alibi for the other horrible murder I committed. Ha 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 ha!
I'm talking about Tenko's murder.
Kyo? Why do you suspect me?
Because you were the one who drew the magic circle.
Among other things, I'm sure.
The circle kept us from discovering the seesaw trick. But that's not all it was for. In order to make the murder succeed,
He was trying to kill Himiko.
variables like Tenko's position and the placement of the cage needed to be defined.
There was an accident that Tenko
And
was
those
the one.
variables were defined by using the magic circle.
He recommended us to
In
do the
short,
one there.
the circle itself was the most important tool in this murder. Knowing that, the person who drew the magic circle has to be the culprit.
Well, Kyo,
Fine, I admit it.
Did you do it?
Okay, so the third murder is always someone who's completely messed up. Usually.
Yeah.
What is so funny?
Oh my god, you're so
I was
cute
just
with your
thinking.
question mark above your head.
So this is how each Blackened must have felt. What an intriguing experience this is.
What? An intriguing experience?
But if I am the culprit as you claim, then I stomped on the floorboard, yes? So, do tell. How could I have stomped on the floorboard during that darkened seance?
I don't know, but you did it.
That is probable.
Assault.
Unless that is made clear, you cannot be certain I am the culprit.
He can see in the dark.
how can you be
He
so
has
calm when you're backed into a corner
Light
like
bulb
this?
eyes. Wait. no,
I will
that's-
explain
that's-
that in due time.
That's the robot.
Please answer
We
my
found
question
these.
first.
Holds up Byakuga's night vision goggles. Where did you get that?
Culprit stepped on the exact floorboard, even in the darkness.
Where'd you get that? Danganronpa 2.
For in that dark, it's hard to imagine the culprit found the right board. Although, even after I put out the candle, I could move along the wall with my hand. That's it! They could move using their feet!
Wait a minute. Maybe...
Did you figure it out?
I didn't even have to see it all. They used.
A 6th Sense. Touch.
That's it! The culprit used touch. They didn't see, they felt.
That way they could get around in the dark, like how I got to the candle.
Wasn't Seesaw in middle of room? Gonta doesn't think it was near wall.
So they probably used something besides the wall to move then, right?
Were there any other markers within reach?
Of course, the answer to that is there was nothing of the sort.
No, I'm sure there was something. A landmark they could have used to determine where the floorboard was. Must have been at the scene, I know it. Psych taxi. Oh no.
Hang the hands cabinet.
Loose floorboard?
Magic circle.
Magic circle? Wait, is that seriously it? Oh, what the hell? Oh, neat. I know I can do that.
Yep.
I mean, oh, that one was backwards. I was like, wait a second. Is that an L? Circuity circ. This seems kind of weird, but I'll take it.
That's it. The magic circle. They used the magic circle.
They used the magic circle to find the magic
circle was drawn with salt. The culprit used the salt's texture to feel their way through the dark.
I see. So Kyo traced the magic circle with his hands to get to the loose floorboard.
Okay.
Oh, I see. You drew the magic circle with salt to use it as a guide.
Squirrel!
What the fuck? How'd you get up here?
The flagpole.
An interesting thought.
You know there's 2 floors
It is
below us, right,
unfortunate that it is
sweetheart?
so wrong.
There's a fucking squirrel on our balcony.
Hello there, friendo.
Take a picture.
Squirrel. Squirrel.
We are 2 stories up. And that bread has been out there for 2 weeks. It's just munching on it. Hasn't noticed Nick. Probably won't because of the glass.
Not a care in the world.
Nope. He found food. You gonna send that to the group chat?
I'm trying to angle my phone so I can just let it sit. That works. Alright, now to let it into our apartment.
God, Nick. No, you cannot have a squirrel. No, you cannot have a squirrel.
Okay. Goodbye. Back down the flagpole it goes. I am so confused.
Yeah, but at least someone started eating that bread.
What'd I miss? Oh, did you just start?
Recall the document. What did the magic circle look like?
Like a box of some sort.
Based on the document, the magic circle wouldn't reach the corners of the room.
So what?
When the room was darkened, each of us was in a corner of the room, yes? The magic circle didn't reach us, so I could not have followed it, yes?
But you're talking about the magic circle in the document. That doesn't mean the circle you drew was the same.
Do we really have to prove this?
No, I most definitely drew it exactly the same. I have it perfectly memorized.
So which is it? Is there any way to check?
Not anymore. The magic circle is a complete mess from being trampled on.
I see. Another piece of the puzzle.
Oh, is he coming back up?
Hello, friend.
He came back.
Oh. Drawing the circle with salt all but guaranteed it would be temporary. The investigation itself would have gotten rid of the evidence. Clever.
Everyone, may I have your attention, please?
He's so cute.
What a pain. We don't have any way to
He's
check
so
it now.
cute too. But in a like.
Excuse me, everyone.
way.
May I have your attention, please?
No.
Well, I guess there's no point in discussing the magic circle anymore.
Hey! May I have your attention?
I'm cleaning my...
Oh, I said cut that out! It's too bright!
I apologize. I just wanted everyone to listen to me.
About what?
I had
I
me
don't know,
add
I just
another
want to
function to my
feel
body,
important.
in addition to the flashlight.
What the? No way! Did you really? Stop! You can't! I didn't install it for that
Please, let me use it. With it, I might be able to save everyone.
Oh?
Alright, so what is this function?
It's an image recording function.
Oh.
Ew!
Image recording?
Ah.
Specifically, this function allows me to dispense a printout of my own memory.
So this will be the second trial
I'll
in
give
a
it a
row we
try.
get to see me use boobies.
Ready?
Ah, print out the picture, please.
Out of his mouth?
From your mouth?
I've also used magic like that before.
This printout is my memory of being kicked out of the seance. Please confirm that the floor of the empty room is clearly visible. Go on,
Does it
take
move
the
like
picture
in
and
Harry
see
Potter?
for yourself.
Okay. Got it.
I got one happy squirrel. I'll put more bread out there.
I reluctantly took the paper from Kiyo's mouth, or Kibo's mouth. So this is the magic circle used for the seance. Oh,
Well,
almost like we didn't even
Shuichi,
see it.
Do you notice anything?
Yeah, there are things extended out.
Ah, there's lines.
There!
Aha! Look at this pickle.
This helped a lot, Kibo. Without you, I never would have seen through Kiyo's lie.
Ah,
My lie.
what about your lie?
You just said that you drew the magic circle exactly as it appears in the document. But that's a lie, isn't it? The magic circle at the scene had lines that stretched to the room's corners. which means that you would be able to find the floorboard from
Couldn't you
anywhere
have
in the
just,
room.
like, counted how many steps away it was?
It doesn't seem that
So
hard.
it's different from the document after all.
But they needed a way for you to
All because Himiko noticed. And because of Kibo, too.
Hey, where's my things? I'm the one who installed that function into Kibo.
Yeah, for what purpose?
Hey, yeah, what was it you were saying about its purpose?
Thank you, Kaito. You're best man.
Oh, to be honest, the purpose of that image recording function is to monitor my health.
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
Specifically, I make Kibo use that function every day to analyze my turds. You what? Why?
You're what?
Oh,
It is a great indicator of intestinal health and gut bacteria quality.
She's technically correct.
Plus, taking a satisfying shit does wonders for a woman's natural beauty, so...
I don't know about that one.
See? You're all grossed out! This is why I didn't want to tell you about my plan!
Quit talking about your poop. No one cares.
Thank you, Himiko.
Kyo, you killed Tenko, didn't you? Just give up and admit it already.
Maybe
Why
I will.
couldn't we have just continued
Do you have any
talking about
objections? You could-
Your deductions are fiction.
I think. Wait, what? What's happening?
Since
non-stop
you've
doing.
given me the option, I will most certainly object.
Or cutting the
To be
data,
honest,
fuck it
it's
is the sword.
unimportant, but it may be an amusing diversion.
Unimportant?
Now I shall bear witness to your abilities, Shuichi. Do entertain me.
Alright.
If you are going to claim I am the culprit, then what of the murder weapon? It was set up in the cage. The only people capable of that are Kokichi and Shuichi, who carried the cage, so suspicion should fall on them.
True, we could have placed the sickle there, but we could not have removed it later. Because we weren't the ones who lifted the cage. That was Himiko.
The only person who could have collected the sickle is Himiko. But the only people who could have placed the sickle are Kokichi and Shuichi. But in regards to that dilemma, I did not carry the cage, nor did I lift it. I had no opportunity to touch the sickle.
I'll cut through your words!
I have a prominent suggestion. Go fuck yourself.
The only person who could have set up the sickle and retrieved it afterward is Kyo.
You have no proof.
That
Here's my
was done
proof.
by
What
covering
the
the
fuck?
cage with a white cloth.
I'm so glad
You
that
could
it
have
took us.
secretly placed the sickle when you draped the cloth.
How long are we going?
Several days.
No, I mean, like.
And retrieved it afterward when you removed the cloth.
You scared this squirrel.
Then, while everyone was distracted, you discreetly dropped the sickle under the floor.
I'm glad it took us a half
Wonderful!
hour
That's exactly
for us to get
correct.
to the part where we started from today. Hello, squirrel. He is very scared of me. What?
It's correct. Then why don't you give up already?
I wasn't the one that killed Angie, so what's the point?
The trick I put so much work into is just wasted effort now. Alas.
Doesn't matter. Now I gotta figure out who killed Angie.
What?
Yep.
You killed Tenko?
Let me guess. You'll never forgive me. Himiko, you must hate me so very much.
Well, you should, because I wanted to kill
Maybe
you.
you'd feel better if I was executed by Monokuma. But unfortunately for you, that won't happen. Because if you vote for me, every spotless, including myself, will die.
What you talking about, Kyo?
Uh-oh.
You still don't understand? I killed Tenko, that is the truth. But it is meaningless in this class trial.
Meaningless?
You mean Monokuma's extra rule, right?
That's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
You see, I killed Tenko, but not Angie. For us, Tenko's death is nothing but a trivial issue. Because the blackened in this trial is the culprit who killed Angie.
Trivial issue?
Why kill Tenko if you didn't kill Angie?
No, that's gotta be a lie.
Why kill
Probably
Tenko if
killed
you killed
Angie too.
That is simply not possible.
Was a
Recall
mistake.
that I was unable to enter Angie's lab.
In the second trial.
Then why bother?
Only student council members and Kokichi could enter research lab.
How could I have possibly killed Angie when I couldn't even enter her lab?
She left the door open.
We can figure that out. No one else could have done it besides you. If you're the one who killed Tenko, you gotta be the one who killed Angie.
I understand how you feel, Himiko, but maybe we can discuss this rationally and calmly. There is a non-zero possibility that Kyo is telling the truth.
So you understand how she feels. I see. Wait, robots can understand human feelings?
Since when?
Of course I understand. I worked really hard to understand.
Hey, why are you getting all worked up, Kibo? Chill, dude.
That's enough! It's voting time! I'm gonna vote for
Moko
him!
wakes up from his nap. Hey, what? What's going on?
Voting for me will only help the one who murdered Angie.
Isn't
It was a
Kyo
trap.
culprit?
Of course I'm not. This case was an error on my part. Monokuma added that rule after both bodies were found, yes? How was I to know that the trial would only be for Angie's killer? Had I known, I certainly wouldn't have killed Tenko.
You're lying! You killed Tenko and Angie!
Now hold on. Jumping to conclusions here is dangerous.
Mm-hmm. We should talk it out more. This case might have juicy plot twists waiting to happen.
Nuts to that! Any way you look at this case, Kyo is obviously the culprit.
Yeah, there's sort of no other way to look at it.
No, it's too dangerous to vote before we arrive at a logical decision.
Are we divided?
One of you!
I fucking knew it.
This argument is getting intense! At times like this,
So which side are we gonna be on?
the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial
Oh,
round!
that's the way that we need to do it.
Yippee! I've been waiting for this!
Shut up, Kokichi.
Why were you waiting for it?
Kyo confessed to killing Tenko, but he insists that he didn't kill Angie. We won't forgive Kyo for what he did, but we can't vote until we know the facts. I have to pin down the evidence and convince everyone.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's what this stuff does.
I don't know, this minigame's kind of just boring. You just match the words with the other
No,
words.
I'm saying the animation.
Yeah, the animation's really slick, but that's it. Don't vote yet.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
I got this! But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
Oh.
Kyo! Anyone could have entered my lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Fuck me.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi! Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to
Okay.
protect himself all along.
Kyo! Not possible. That rule was added after both murders.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
I've got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
We aren't consistent. Our position looks weak. We have to work together.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kibo! We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi!
Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He was planning to use the new rule to protect
Kyo!
Not possible. That rule was added after both murders. We solved the mystery of Tenko's death.
I've got this!
Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
Kibo!
We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab and killed her!
Kyo!
Anyone could have entered my lab.
No, that's the wrong one.
That's for
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo!
Anyone could have
Entered my lab.
So Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not blackened?
Kokichi!
Perhaps there's a
Second blackened we need to
I think
find.
that second one's supposed to
He used the new rule to protect himself all along.
Kyo!
Not possible. That rule was added after both murders. We solved the mystery of Tenko's death.
I've got this!
Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
I've got this!
But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab.
I've got this! But he couldn't get into
Angie's research lab.
The katana was found in Kyo's lab.
Kyo!
Anyone could have entered my lab. So Kyo did kill Tenko.
Tenko, but he not black.
Kokichi!
Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find. We found
To use the new rule to protect
Kyo!
Not possible. That rule was added after both murders. We solved the mystery of Tenko.
I've got
this. Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
Tenko and Angie!
Kibo!
We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research.
I've got this!
No,
Not yet.
fuck
There's
me.
still another mystery to solve. The katana was found in Kyo's.
Kyo's lab.
Kyo!
Anyone could have entered my lab. So Kyo did kill Tenko.
Suppose I could just let this play out.
He's planning to use the new rule to protect himself all along.
Yeah.
We solved the mystery of Tenko's death. Can't we just vote now?
Since I need to restart every time.
Kyo killed Tenko and Angie!
Kibo!
We don't know for certain that Kyo killed Angie.
He forced his way into Angie's research lab.
I've got this!
But he couldn't get into Angie's research lab. The katana was
Found in Kyo.
Kyo!
Anyone could have entered my lab.
Kyo did kill Tenko, but he not black.
Kokichi!
Perhaps there's a second blackened we need to find.
He's planning to use the new rule.
Kyo!
Not possible. That rule was added after both murders. We solved the mystery of Tenko's death.
I've got this! Not yet. There's still another mystery to solve.
This is our answer!
I like it how it's like Kokichi and Kyo.
It would
along
be a
with
mistake to
us
vote before we've completely
Kibo
solved
against
Angie's
everybody
murder.
else.
And there's still the mystery of Tenko's murder.
Mystery? What kind of mystery?
Well, Kyo's confession derailed our conversation a bit. But we still have to go over one of the clues found at Tenko's crime scene. I believe it might even have something to do with Angie's murder.
Yes, the outlying piece of evidence at Tenko's murder scene. The newspaper. I mean...
blood. Dried blood. That was far away from
This is it!
This is
The blood stain found under the floor. Maki and I found it during the investigation. It was beneath the floorboard that the culprit stomped on.
It was Angie that stomped on the floorboard.
Tenko's plot?
That bloodstain was too far from Tenko's corpse to have been hers.
And the force of it propelled her back in time and then
Also,
killed her.
the bloodstain was already dry when we found it. But the blood from Tenko's body hadn't even begun to dry yet.
Can you grab my water?
Well, that's weird. Why was that blood stain the only dry one?
Freezer. Bloodstain under the floorboard was dry because it was used to murder.
No, it's not.
Oh, I think it's in the bedroom then. Wait, what did I do wrong there?
That's it! The
Stick
bloodstain
that in the
wasn't from
freezer for me.
Tenko's murder.
Thank you.
It was there before we started the seance.
Technically the same thing, but I guess I gave a wrong answer. That should make it clear whose blood it was. It was Kaede's.
It was mine. It was Kokichi.
That's it!
Wait.
I have to think about it. I have to read
That
each one.
bloodstain wasn't Tenko's. It was Angie's.
Someone did this ritual before
Why was
now.
blood from Angie at the scene of Tenko's murder?
I don't know, but this
wasn't
DNA
Angie
test will
killed in
tell
her
us if we're
research
correct.
lab?
Just because we found her body there doesn't mean she was killed there.
Ah, I guess that's possible.
It was all a
Angel
farce.
wasn't killed in her lab, then that opens up a lot more possibilities. We
should
assumed
check
that only
Angie's
council
lab
members
for
could
loose
have killed her
floorboards.
since her body was in her lab. But if she died somewhere else, then we can't suspect just the council members anymore.
So the culprit didn't enter her lab, but waited for her to come out of it?
I'm not sure if the culprit waited for her, but they probably killed her when she came out. Well, I thought that was more likely from the start. So I went to places Angie might have gone and checked all 3 empty rooms.
Places she might have gone? Why did you check the empty rooms then?
The empty rooms were the only places I could think of that Angie would go.
Did Angie have business in rooms?
Oh yeah, she had a lot of business.
It seems Kokichi's up to his usual misleading nonsense again.
The candles. She needs something to burn the book.
I do lie a lot, and I could be lying right now too. But I'm pretty sure someone's panicking right now because of my lie.
It's me. Angie left her lab on her own and headed to the room where she was killed. Is Kokichi's statement true, or...
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead!
She left her lab on her own?
But why would she go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been anything in there.
Except for candles.
That's it! She wanted a candle! Keep herself awake at night. She would drip hot wax on her body.
That sounds like something only you would do.
I consent to that.
The art research lab is not where Angie was killed. She was killed in the empty room instead!
She left her lab
On her own?
But
Why would she
go into an empty room? There shouldn't have been
Anything in there?
Except for candles.
That's it!
She wanted a candle!
I agree!
Reported that statement.
I consent to you, Miyu.
That's it!
Oh, really? You agree
Angie
with
went
me?
to that room to get a candle.
But no, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, for kinky wax play.
Yeah.
No. Angie was gonna use it for the ritual.
And then kinky wax play.
According to the Necronomicon, to resurrect the dead.
In fact, let's run a ritual right now, just to make sure that's correct. Burn it.
Then, did she seek out a candle so she could burn the book?
That's right. There's nothing to start a fire with in Angie's lab. So she went to go get a candle from one of the empty rooms.
And that's when the culprit attacked her.
Oh my
That's why
god,
there
that
was dried
chest.
blood underfloor.
I don't think that's chest, I think that's a shoulder.
Which means
Yeah,
Angie was
probably.
attacked in the same room the seance was held.
It was to hide the blood.
Bravo, Himiko. Well done for choosing that room for the seance. If we hadn't done the seance in that room, then Tenko's murder would have been in another room. If that happened, no one would have discovered Angie's blood stain under the floorboards.
Wait a second.
That's right. Shuichi and I only checked under the floorboards where Tenko died.
Yep, it's all thanks to Himiko for choosing the same room as Angie. This must be a Tua's will. Or maybe the power of magic.
It's neither. I just picked one.
Hold on. You're all acting as though you've proven that as fact already. You claim Angie was murdered in the empty room, and then moved to the lab?
But we
Then
were
how do you
sleepy.
explain the large amount of blood in the lab?
That was
It may
Tenko's
be
blood.
possible to carry a body,
Where?
but blood cannot be moved.
I think she was still alive after the attack in the empty room. She was killed after she was carried to her lab.
That means the culprit attacked her twice. I have evidence of that. The back door.
This is it!
Of crime!
The fatal wound was a cut to the back of her neck from a katana. But she also showed signs of blunt force trauma, and I think I know why. After Angie was knocked unconscious in the empty room, she was killed in her lab.
I see. So that puddle of blood is from the killing blow.
We also found some of her
all
hair that was
clear
cut
now.
off in the empty room. I probably should have brought
Angie
that up
was attacked
first,
in
but
the empty room, carried to her lab,
We did?
and it was there that the culprit finished her off.
All clear. This is all clear. What are you all talking about? All clear? What is all clear? What are you? All clear? What are
Okay, what?
you all? You what? What? I will not fear. I will not back down.
What the fuck?
what's going on right now?
Sweet Korekio, calm yourself.
I'm fucking sorry?
Your words are all
What?
hollow. There is no meaning to any of them.
What?
The fuck?
You must teach these ignorant children a lesson.
You are a woman?
Yes,
I don't
you're
think
right.
so, no.
Okay.
He likes wearing makeup?
Apparently.
What the
Maybe
hell are you
he's
mumbling
insane.
about? You're giving me the goddamn willies!
Not yet. Nothing is clear at all. It's full of doubts, of mysteries, of a dense, impenetrable fog!
I can
Nothing is
penetrate
clear
this.
at all!
I can penetrate it just fine. Ah, yes, again.
Angie was attacked in the empty room first, and then carried into the research lab? Impossible! Impossible! That's nothing but a delusion! You intend to poison our minds with your delusions?
It's no delusion. Angie's 2 external wounds tell the story. After she was struck in the empty room, she was carried to the art research lab and then
Oh,
killed.
this is probably gonna be the duct tape.
You say the culprit carried Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains.
Oops.
I was wrong!
Oh, this is probably the worst
You say the
trial
culprit
ever
carried
done.
Angie's body? And not a single drop of blood fell? The hallway and empty room had no bloodstains. Even if you wiped them down later, there'd still be traces of evidence left behind. But there was no evidence anywhere, was there, Shuichi?
I'll cut through your words.
So was I supposed to just let that first one just go?
I think so.
But what am I supposed to do in that situation?
There was evidence left at the scene. The bloody tape under Angie's body.
What?
It was wrapped
get rid of
around her
the tape,
head
bro?
to stop the bleeding while she was being carried.
Wasn't that under her body?
It was under her body.
Bloody tape? Gonta didn't notice at all.
It was under the body. It's most likely evidence the culprit should have gotten rid of. But since it was hidden, the culprit didn't notice and failed to dispose of it.
It must have fallen as the fatal blow was dealt, and ended up under her body.
It must have been Atua who did that for us.
Doubt.
Atua? How long are you going to keep that up?
Now we know most of the mystery behind Angie's murder.
I'm convinced there's only one person who could have killed Angie.
I hope every killer in this game's a woman.
It was Montaro.
Sumugi's been awful quiet. I'm just kidding.
It has to be you.
Angie killed herself.
It's you, Kyo. You killed Angie.
See, I was right. I said the entire first time.
Well, that was obvious.
To be fair, I was the
Boring,
first one to
obvious
suggest that Kyo was the killer.
No, I'm playing as Himiko.
Killed both of them. Why did you kill
Sorry, my
them?
Himiko voice wasn't that well.
That's fine.
In terms of pure logic, only one victim was necessary to win.
I felt like it.
Why? Why you killed them both?
I think one of the murders was an accident.
An accident?
That's right. It wasn't part of the plan.
An accidental murder.
Huh? Which one?
Murder that wasn't
Angie's. It was Tanko.
Which one was an accident?
Angie's murder because she went to go get a candle.
That's it. Angie's
That makes
murder was an
sense.
accident.
She went to the empty
What?
rooms that he was preparing.
Tango wasn't accident?
Okay, the wording for that's
right.
weird though.
Kyo originally planned to kill someone with a seesaw trick. But while he was making preparations in the empty room, Angie walked in.
Oh, what are you doing?
So he decided to kill her in order to keep her from talking.
That seems
Just
like
happened to
a
walk in on the
gross
culprit setting up.
overreaction.
Then we should have just stopped there. Once he killed Angie, there was no reason for him to kill Tanko.
Yeah, there wasn't enough evidence for us
You
to
only
figure out
needed to
who
kill
killed
one for
Angie.
this
If he
game.
just left
Killing two
left
is
her be, then
pointless.
we would have been like.
If you get
fucking-
bonus points for killing more, then sure. Otherwise, it leaves more clues behind.
Why, Kyo? Why you kill two of our friends?
Because I'm
Because I really wanted to do
What
the
on earth are you
ritual.
talking about? No, I'm not the culprit. So, why is everyone looking at me like I am? Why? Why are they? Why is it? Calm yourself, Korekio.
Did he do the thing?
Yeah.
Yes. You mustn't raise your voice. You mustn't stutter. You mustn't lose composure. You mustn't become flustered. You mustn't waver. Look at their horrid faces. This sorry lot is not worth agonizing over. You're right.
He has boobs.
You're right.
I don't think so.
There he
Watch him when
goes
he does
again.
it again.
What the hell's wrong with him?
It almost seems like he's talking with someone.
Can we not hear her side?
No one.
No,
He's
probably
just
not.
talking to himself. And why the hell is he wearing lipstick?
Okay, so we can't
no,
see that.
No judge.
No matter how loudly you protest, this is a trivial matter. I will never acknowledge your allegations. Not a single one of them.
You acknowledge
But you
the
see, there is no
allegation
evidence that I killed
Tenko, though.
Angie. No, I will not acknowledge it. I will only acknowledge facts, true events. I won't acknowledge fiction, mystery. I won't acknowledge your deductions or guesses. Well said. Good job, Korekio. Yes, thanks.
Creeps me the fuck out!
Why are you orgasming?
No evidence. There's no evidence that he killed Angie.
You're wrong. There is evidence.
What? You do realize bluffs like that won't work, yes?
Well, joke's on
The
you.
weapon
We're
that was
playing
used to
Ace
knock
Attorney
Angie
now.
unconscious in the empty room. That weapon tells us the whole story, Kyo.
That's not possible. I think you may have misunderstood. Apologize. Come on, apologize. 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 Come on. Apologize. 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 Apologize.
I used to like you.
Seriously, what the hell's happening?
I have no idea what's happening with Kyo. I don't know. The first time I saw him, it was like, oh yeah, you're gonna kill someone. So I mean, like, was I wrong?
No.
I have nothing to admit.
Uh-oh.
You are
Great.
simply wrong. Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess. I have nothing to admit. You are simply wrong. Yes, I'm not the culprit. So I have nothing to confess. I have... Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic. That's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. Why must you force your delusions on us? Your logic. That's merely a delusion. Well said, Korekio. To continue this debate is meaningless. I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, God, I hope so.
You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. Apologize. 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 I told you I am not the culprit. So why are you looking at me like that? You're all wrong, not me. Korekio speaks the truth. Such a sorry lot. You have no proof that Korekio is the killer.
It ends here!
Yes! Ooh!
Kyo hit Angie with the same floorboard used in the seesaw trick.
Oh, I was like, why are you not continuing, Shuichi?
I see. And how do you know the floorboard was the murder weapon?
There was a small patch of dried blood on the underside of the floorboard.
Angie's blood?
Angie.
Blood that
just got
spattered
rid of
there
the
when the
floorboard.
culprit struck Angie with the board. But that's not the only evidence that she was hit with that
That's the floorboard he used to kill Tenko.
Yeah, I know.
There's also the blood stain under the floor to consider. For that to be there, the floorboard must not have been in place at the time of the attack.
Good point. Had the floorboard been in place, her blood wouldn't have splattered beneath it.
Kyo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used.
How?
If the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick.
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie. I believe that while Kyo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in.
And he cold-cocked her with a floorboard.
He did what with his cock?
All you can do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already.
So it's true. This is the truth.
I knew it all along.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm glad it's not Himiko.
Looks like we're almost at the end. All right, Shuichi. I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
Shuichi,
I think this trial,
put an end to this.
as much as I want to get
For
Naki's
Angie
skill,
and Tenko's sake. End this class trial.
I don't know.
understand. I'll go over everything one more time.
I do want to look over the
I
skills
want
that
you to
everybody has
confess.
again, because
No,
I know that
I will
Himiko's got
force
some
you to confess.
has an interesting skill, and I feel like that I felt like this trial's what's it called? The rhythm game and the other one I was really struggling with today. What's it called? What's the game I was struggling with today? Okay, I'm gonna look over the skills again and see what we should probably look at for getting next chapter.
You mean the cutting one?
I don't think so. Who's the culprit with? Who is the culprit with the saw in the end? What was compressing the injury? That was the duct tape. Over the hair? Oh, jeez, that's not gonna stay. So the weapon that killed Angie, that was
the katana.
That was the sickle.
No, it was the katana because Angie was killed in her lab, and then the katana was shoved in the effigy.
I don't have that one anyway. Who's effigy? Okay, but that's not what I choose. Okay. Handle of the spitting katana. Hit the side. Who unlocked the door? Kokichi.
I don't think that was unlocked.
result. Approach the cage. Circle get erased by everybody stepping on it. So I just need to figure out where the katana goes. I think that's probably the Angie one then.
What weapon killed it? The gold.
Okay. I could have sworn they said it was the sickle. Okay. Who's the culprit with?
I don't think we get this one. Maybe we get another stop. Who's that? That was Felix.
That first one seems weird because it's like, why would it reveal who it was? This is during the...
Yeah, because that's how he traveled. And when he approached the cage, he stopped on the floor.
Circle got erased by footsteps. Okay, so then... See, I figured that this was this, but the hint kind of threw me off.
This is the truth of the case. Let's
Oh
look
man,
back
we're done
at
with
the
the
first
trial. That
murder.
means I have to pay attention again.
It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the fourth floor.
Hints
The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had
He
planned.
used to just follow the drawings.
To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it. The plan was to make the same preparations for all three empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and
Yeah,
whoever
I don't
picked
think
the
we
room.
need, whose skill is it? Yeah,
To
Tsumugi's
cut the
skill.
cross pieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse. They were planning to cut the cross pieces in all three rooms.
La 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 la.
However, when the culprit was working on the middle room, the
See, you can do her
unexpected
voice
happened.
again.
What is this?
That's not it.
Hello?
Angie walked into that room and saw
That's
the
it.
culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle.
I need some more hot wax
At
to
that
play
point,
with.
the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting cross pieces. Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan.
But she probably
But
would
now
have.
that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit.
Okay, I go by.
The culprit took the floorboard they loosened and
Ouchie.
struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head.
We gotta use this voice because it's one of my favorites.
The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise. They wrapped duct tape around Angie's
my head
injury to
hurts.
stop the bleeding.
Well, thank you for taking care of it.
Then they picked up her unconscious
Where are we
body
going?
and carried her to a research lab.
Where are we going, step bro? What are you doing?
while she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end.
Okay,
But
I go
because they
bye-bye
were in
now.
a hurry, they made a crucial oversight. They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body.
Okay, so I
Without
just
that
double checked
evidence,
it.
we may never
The only one that's
figured out
really
the culprit's
useful for
trick.
the rhythm game is going to skill, and it just increases critical damage, and that's it.
Carrying the supplies they needed,
I mean, that's
the culprit
from the
returned to
people that are
ultimate
still
art
alive,
lab.
and we can get their skills from it. I should say.
Lock the front
So
door
I think
from
chapter
inside.
4 we're gonna do Maki, and if Himiko's still alive by it, chapter 5 will
And took
try
out
to
the
get
katana they brought from their own lab.
Himiko's, but the problem is, I don't think chapter 5 has a full free time event.
They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her.
I know. Goodbye. I love you.
Then, to further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room mystery.
But super
First,
half-assed.
they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down. There were 2 reasons for this.
One, to look over
overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere.
Kaede's
And
skirt.
the other was
And
the key to
2,
locking the room. The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance.
I'd say that's more of a front entrance, but oh, you meant okay.
And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope.
God, those are super lifelike.
After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door.
Man, I hate gravity. Whee! Wait, hey,
Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it. The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch. The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times.
Said, oh, somebody broke in.
No, he's got to make a lock.
Once complete, the door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind.
Oopsie.
Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point, it was too late. The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back
So
inside.
they noticed it while they were outside the room, and the doors were closed.
They're looking at their duct tape and go, ah, crap.
Ah, fuck!
Then, this morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body.
Hello!
But the culprit wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder. To do that, they manipulated us into performing this seance. Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance. I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance. Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed. To perform
Tenko
the
looks so
seance,
cute in that
the
picture.
culprit claimed they needed
I mean,
something
Himiko
for
looks
Tenko.
super cute in all of these pictures. Like when she was looking at
Small
Kokichi
stone
and pick
that
a lock
Himiko
earlier,
had
that was
brought
like
from the courtyard.
I know, it's so cute.
Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position
now that I think
was
about it, this is
instrumental
kind of a
in
weird
making
position
sure
for
the
me to be
murder
in.
went as planned.
Can you guys see up my skirt? Everybody, all the boys in the room look away. No.
Yep.
Next,
Nice
Kokichi and I
panties.
placed the iron cage
Himiko
over
looking at
Tenko
the floor,
in the
at
middle
the
of the
wall.
magic circle.
What? What's going on?
The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage. We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit.
Hey guys, there's a sickle in the cage here.
They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko.
See, what if he had made a sound when putting the sickle on there? And
While they were covering the cage with a cloth, they secretly placed the sickle.
I mean, the cloth can easily like cover up.
Finally,
No, I mean,
four
when
of
he
us
put it
placed the
down,
wooden
like,
statue on
there was,
top
like,
of the
a little
cage.
scrape.
Like if he had held the cloth next to it, like it would
The
have.
culprit used the
maybe
weight
not
of the
muffled it
statue
entirely,
to
but
keep the
it would've-
murder weapon in place.
No, I mean the sharp end.
Yeah, I
when
know.
it-
I know. That's what I mean.
No, to Tenko.
After the preparations were complete, we began the
Well, she's
seance.
not gonna look up because she was told not to. But that's what I mean. I know. Bear with me here, but you can muffle those sounds.
In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner and sang the Cage Child song.
I don't know exactly how the acoustics would work, but it would probably.
When the
Well, the
song
big twist
finished,
is like, oh
the
fuck,
soul of
no,
the
it
dead was
wasn't
supposed
actually
to enter the
Kokio,
medium.
it was Kokichi. He also had the
But our
capability to
culprit
kill
had
the wolf.
another plan: to commit a murder in the darkness.
Yep, y'all were fucking wrong. It
Right
was
after we
Angie.
started singing, the culprit
Angie and
began
Tenko
making their
killed each
way
other.
toward Tenko.
What you
It would have
thought
been
was
quite
Angie's
difficult
body
to
was
do in
actually
total
an effigy.
darkness, but our culprit had a guide.
Oh,
was hiding
all
in
of
the
them are
floorboard.
effigies.
Angie was hiding in the sky.
They used
I
the
still
lines
don't
of the
understand
magic
how he
circle
was able to
drawn
move
with
Angie's
salt.
body, but
The
whatever.
culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along.
It seems. Yeah, I don't know about the salt thing, but whatever.
And when the culprit reached the center of the circle,
Stop it.
they found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before. Then lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard.
That looks like 2 feet.
The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage. Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes, and we didn't even see it. After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt back to their corner. Finished the ritual and had us light the candles.
Imagine if during the ritual we heard the big crashing sound, then we're like, and Kokichi's like, hey, what was that? And then, like, we better light the candles so we find out. And Koriki was like, shit.
We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance.
That's probably why he was singing so loudly.
And discovered Tenko's body.
Oh no, Tenko had a great ass. She had a great ass all
While we
along.
were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room.
If he had just kept it with him.
I mean, there were a lot of people.
Ironically, the final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us. The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence. That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark. However, the culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture. He really saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle. But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle. Korekio Shinguchi, the ultimate anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders.
Ooh woo.
How are we gonna kill you? What are we gonna do? An ultimate pot?
Ooh, I'm gonna guess.
That's where
it's
my
gonna be
detective
the-
work leads us. It all
Oh.
fits.
What's it called? The coffin with the spikes.
Oh, that one's good. Or quartering. I'm drawing it quartered.
Sweet
I don't know about that.
There are times when it's necessary to admit
Well, okay, so I think we're misinterpreting him though, because he seems specifically based off of Japanese anthropologists, and so I feel like it'd be something related to Japanese culture. So I don't know.
Admit? Yeah. Okay.
So
I did it. I
finally admit
watched
you did
as
it.
Tenko killed Angie. No, I'm just kidding.
Fortunately. Yes. Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret, my only regret, was not being able to make 100 friends.
Ooh woo.
100 friends?
Are you a serial killer?
It was my
I think he's a
dream to
serial
make
killer.
100 friends. Oh, it's so unfortunate! I was so close to 100! What are you talking about? I do not understand a word of this.
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done
No,
with this
we have to
already.
hear his reasoning for it
The
first.
story.
Roger that. One voting time coming up.
Wait, but what about my backstory?
Racing excitement as
They're still ignoring him.
The heart-racing excitement.
As a blackened and a spotless finally face off.
Oh,
It's voting
He's gonna
time.
kill himself.
Monodam!
He's gonna kill himself.
No, he's not gonna kill himself. Beep.
It was Kaede.
It's always fucking Kaede.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
Only one vote for Korkio. What the fuck, guys? I could have made this trial any easier if I tried. I appreciate the fact that Korkio owns up to his murder
And votes for himself.
and vote for himself. Whereas Kurumi did not.
Who did Kurumi vote for?
She voted for Shuichi.
Oh yeah, one last fuck you.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice
Yes, yeah.
or the dreadfully wrong one?
But that's because Kaede didn't intend on killing anybody.
Yeah, and she also readily admitted it. She only
Yeah.
wanted.
She, once she realized she lost, she did everything to provoke Shuichi to get him going, because he has no confidence. And I really fucking like that, because a lot of this, a lot of the side characters have been boosting up us. Man, I did horribly this trial. I still got an A though. Oof. What did I get us? Oh, in the scrum. That's right! Was there anybody that had a skill that helped in the scrum? I hit my cut.
No.
Okay. Ready. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What's that for? For fun? Oh. Oh my god. Ah.
Oh, we can't even go back far enough. Oh. Are you secretly in love with your sister and would kill 100 people to send friends to her?
No,
and you
to this post, I'm actually,
wear
I
lipstick?
realized I'm a man.
Ah, I see. That's much better.
Horsey.
Alright.
Monokuma drew a picture.
Because death is unfair.
And another thing.
All deaths are unfair deaths. Why do you think news stations get such high ratings when they're reporting about death? Because everyone likes unfair deaths.
Maybe.
Well, if you look at it like that, this whole killing game embodies that philosophy, right? Gifted high school students forced to play a killing game. Man, if people were watching this, they would get a kick out of it. People were watching this.
Shut up!
Knock off the bullshit. Only sick fucks would enjoy watching this.
You got me.
Hell yeah! If I wasn't in this killing game, then I would have so much fun watching.
So then,
the nature of this killing game is yet shrouded in mystery.
I mean, that's what they said the dark web's for. Are we being filmed on the dark web?
But my role in it is over. I have finished my explanation to you, friends.
sister.
I think I shall go now and see. I shall go and see her now, my beloved sister.
Sister.
I was unable to send her 100 friends, but at least I can see her again now. I wonder how close he got.
Correcchio.
It's alright, sweet card Kyo. Come to me.
Oh.
Looks like you're already prepared. Now then, let's get started.
It's punishment time!
Huh?
Punishment time.
Sister.
My beloved sister. At long last, I'll finally get to see you again.
That's right.
Yes, from now on, no one will try to stop us from making sweet, sweet sisterly love to each other. We can be together without having to hide our love from others. You know, I just thought of something. Does he pull out the lipstick and touch himself? Thinks it's his sister?
What?
Wait, I can't accept this.
Therefore,
we should put him in prison where he can learn his lesson. Like I said, there's no such thing as
No,
a...
we should all tie him up and hit him with a stick, like a piñata.
We should whack him like a piñata and see how much candy I can get out of him.
Do that Kibo too.
Do that to Kibo too. Shut up, Kokichi. Like I said, there's no such thing as a death that can be accepted.
from an anthropological point of view,
Why do you think so many different cultures have funeral rites? Why do you think rumors of ways to resurrect the death never cease? The living must find a reason, however forced, to accept death when it happens. How you come to terms with death also determines how you live, yes?
What was that?
Aww. That was the answer I reached. How about you? How will you live a life that faces death?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate anthropologist, Korakyu Shinguji.
I shall observe.
I will watch over you all as a ghost. As your friend, I will watch over you.
That's right.
It won't be just me and Korakyu. All those who died will be watching. I'll be watching to see how you face the deaths of your friends.
Humanity is beautiful.
I'll be watching forever and ever.
It's punishment time!
Does that mean you're gonna watch me when I take a dump? You ask. Can you tell me if my poop's different?
Miyu, Korakyu has been found guilty. Oh yes. Whoa.
Hello.
Cultural melting pot. Something's wrong here. Mono Dam. It's getting hot in here. Help me, Mono Dam. Oh no! He did commit suicide!
He committed suicide! It was all about friends, and he didn't make any.
Ah, at least my spirit will live on. Yes, naked, as God intended. Uh-oh. Ah! 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 How dare you!
Kill him again! With salt!
I love
I will
how
say, that one's off. That was the
Monokuma
best.
teamed up with his sister's ghost. What?
How gory!
No! Monotam, why?
How
What the-
can this
the-
be?
To think my cute child would commit suicide!
Yay!
That's so cute. So freaking cute that he would kill himself because he couldn't get along. Monotem committed suicide. Had I known this would happen, I would have been nicer to him. The only reason Monotem obsessed over getting along was because everyone but me bullied him.
That's right!
Yes, the other Monocubs drove him to suicide, but not me.
Hey.
Oh, hey, who's Monotam?
Eh?
Huh? You already forgot? That's kind of scary.
Well now.
Well, looks like another class trial has wrapped up without incident, so I'm just gonna take this back this here Necronomicon.
Wow, wow, wow.
Seems like a waste, though. You guys sure you don't want to use it? You guys should have brought someone back to life and added them to your roster. Shut up! How long are you gonna keep talking about that?
I told you.
Ignore him. The whole resurrection ritual is obviously a lie. He's just trying to shake us mentally to get us to panic.
What's the point?
I'm assuming you'll think another murder will happen if you do that, right? Who can say?
What if they could have actually resurrect somebody?
I'm sure that'll get explained later.
What a waste. If none of you were gonna use it, you should have let me have it. Then I could have resurrected one of my dead siblings. Which one? I don't know. They were all pretty terrible, actually. Wait, did one of us die? I could have sworn it's just been the two of us this whole time.
Oh yeah.
That's too bad. That line. That's too bad you missed your chance to raise the dead. That's what you get for doubting me. Too bad.
So long. Farewell.
They still had green Monodam.
Even now, he still talks about raising the dead.
Always messing
Man,
around.
this is stupid. What people believe in is up to them, but living people shouldn't have to suffer because of the dead.
No, that's wrong.
Of course.
The living are more precious than the dead, no matter what. That's not something a coward like you should say. Shut up! Leave me alone!
There's no one thing this case has taught me. We absolutely should not kill each other. Ever again. Guys! Gonta died!
Samuki, why do you have a knife?
No reason. Here, Miyu. Hold this knife in between your boobs. Okay. Ow!
Knives hurt.
Knives are sharp.
Danganronpa V3 right stick. Is the right analog stick necessary? Oh my god.
What?
I found... It's not an official explanation, but it's an explanation for why this thing is in the game.
What?
It's a cultural thing, because Japanese people are expected to go, uh-huh, I see, and a lot when someone is speaking to them to let them know they're listening or something. I.e. aesthetic.
I'm not so sure about that.
I mean, yeah. It's not a great reason, but... Kitty. I miss Squirrel Friend.
I do too. Maybe they'll come back if I put more bread out.
You can't even bring it up when the main character is talking or thinking. That's actually really neat. I never noticed that. Yeah, I don't know why it's even in the game, but I guess that's the best explanation that we've heard yet. There's one thing this case taught me. I thought there was a god watching over us, but there isn't after all. Not in this academy. Yeah, you're right. Atua is fake. That's why we have to work together, right? Face it together. Our ultimate talents are the best weapons we have.
Going to do his best.
Going to do his best to bug everybody. I mean, use bugs to help everyone. Going to want to protect everyone.
But your talent is entomology.
I don't want Shuichi to use his ultimate talent anymore. I'm getting sick of these class trials.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, your talent as an assassin is way more trouble. When are you gonna use that, huh?
Okay,
I'll work hard until everyone trusts my ultimate talent.
that's right.
May not be possible now, but I'll put in the effort so everyone can trust me. I won't run away anymore. I want to survive and escape this place with everyone. Maki. We better spend a lot of time with Maki. I see. I wonder how long that'll last. What if your true calling as a killer shows? Don't underestimate her. Maki Roll's one of my sidekicks.
Wait a minute.
I don't remember being your sidekick. Also, didn't I tell you to stop calling me Maki Roll?
This conversation is going nowhere.
That's not what I said, though.
I suppose so.
Oh.
You guys are so close now. This must be the powerful bond of friendship.
I suppose so.
But I would have preferred it to happen sooner. Especially not after losing 7 people. Holy shit, 7 people have died? You're right. Only 9 people left now. Well, what do you know? The dumbass can do basic math. I mean, he's an entomology expert, not an idiot. That's right. 7 pieces of shit that have been flushed away, and only 9 pieces of shit remain.
Actually,
By that calculation, does that make you one of the pieces?
But
Just 9 of us.
Well, you know.
Humans are like weeds, too numerous to count. 7 of us dead doesn't mean much in the end.
Shit.
That's totally what the heartless robot is thinking, right? Right?
How rude!
No, I'm not thinking that. Your blatant robophobia is simply inexcusable.
But you know,
But hey, none of us gave up, right? I know we're all gonna escape. I'm not gonna rely on a god, spirits, or the dead.
I believe in you.
I still think Kurumi's execution has been the best so far.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Kaito.
Well, of course.
Well, of
Because
course.
she just fought for it.
Yeah. You're right. Those of us who remain can start over.
Hey!
Hold on. Key Boy needs to apologize to everyone for the whole student council thing. And there's only one kind of apology that I'm willing to accept.
How exciting!
Yank your head off and smash it onto the ground with all your strength. Got that?
No way!
I've never heard of such an intense form of apology, but if it will make you happy, here I go. It seemed like everything is settled for now, even though we're missing her.
You alright?
Himiko, you alright? Anything Gonta can do to help? You can tell Gonta.
Hey!
I think we should let her have some space for now. That might be best for her.
Okay.
I remember how it felt.
Oh.
Gonta understand. Gonta wish he had friend.
You're so dumb.
God, Himiko is such a liar.
Huh? Because I'm a liar.
Personally, I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you wouldn't have any free will if the world was compromised with just the truth.
But
even then, I don't think it's good to lie to yourself, you know?
Right?
What are you saying? Think about Himiko's feelings a little bit.
I
only say this because I thought about it.
Because?
Himiko has been lying to herself about her own feelings, so she's been holding back.
Hey!
Hey, what are you repressing? Why are you trying so hard to hold back? What? Hold back? Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying when you're when you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up. Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko.
Start with punching Koiki in the face.
I'll start by using my anger to kill Kokichi! Oh, your baby gonna cry? Oh wait, no. I'm gonna cry. Thank you, Angie, I'm so lonely.
Yeah, fuck all you other people.
Maybe we should spend some time with Himiko. Nah. I gotta survive. I still can't go to where you are. I'm lonely. I'm so lonely without both of you. Himiko.
Damn it.
Himiko cried for a long time. She cried as if she was releasing all the emotions she had bottled up inside. Before we knew it, as if lured by her doing so, we began crying. Like little baby boys and girls. The tears we shed, I can't even describe it. We were crying about what we had been through and what was to come. Sadness, hatred, frustration, discord, anger, love, and also Skype, I think. Tears filled with emotion. But also, at the very least, they weren't tears of submission. They were tears to push us forward. Ta-da! You got a trophy! After a while, Himiko finally calmed down. However...
Is she hard to carry, Gonta?
No, she fine.
He looks super masculine in this pose. I don't know what it is.
She's sleeping very peacefully.
She's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
I have told you many times that I do not use oil as my fuel source.
I use sunlight. A much more renewable source.
But wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying.
Yeah, but she looks so peaceful sleeping like that.
She probably felt better after letting it all out, don't you think?
Yeah!
Yeah, I hope so.
I love how the lines do not match the reaction that it supposedly gives for you.
That's true, but...
Except for that one.
You think so?
And that one.
Yeah, that's right.
And that one. Shut up,
Then
game.
go and carry Himiko to her room.
And kill her there.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me? You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya!
What?
There's no way he'd do such a thing.
Oh!
Nota is a gentleman after all.
Whatever. Shut the fuck up, Miyu. While we
Why
were...
you loved her? What show was your favorite?
I love her, but I hate her. I love to hate her. Hey, you're the same way with Kokichi.
I am.
While we were heading back to the dorms, I suddenly noticed Kaito had stopped in his tracks. It's training day. Kaito, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. I just wanted to get some night air. Don't worry about me. Go on ahead.
Huh?
Are you sure?
Well...
Anyway, don't do something like this again, okay? If you dislike scary things, then you should have said so earlier. I thought you were sick. You worried about me? Yeah, worried about your stupidity. Ha! Still haven't warmed up to me, huh?
But...
Maybe not, but I feel like the walls we had up were coming down a little, you know? Perhaps those walls were her enemies. Seems like she doesn't want to wait anymore.
Got it.
Yeah, because of me!
Okay.
Yeah, maybe, but you sound like you're bragging, Kaito. But like I said, I'm gonna get some air before I go back. You can go on ahead.
Okay.
Sure, got it. See you tomorrow.
Got it.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
And then Kaito dies.
After our goodbyes, I returned to my dorm room. I didn't notice that what was going on with Kaito, and I never would until it was too late. He really is sick.
He really is sick.
Fuck, he's dying.
Damn it. I don't have time to be dying. I still haven't gone into space yet. Damn it. No way am I gonna die here.
That's why I have to kill Maki.
No way.
Transfer student from beyond the grave. Goodbye, friends and family and others. I got a mask. Graveyard slut.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Do you want to save? I guess. It's been a while since we played this. The 25th. What day is it today? So we got... Yeah, it's been
next month.
It's been a week. Somewhere... A few days ago.
Hey there. Guess I don't have to introduce myself, huh?
Who's that? Hajime? Wait.
I get that this is probably pretty confusing seeing yourself like this.
We're Rontaro.
Guess I should start from the beginning. That's the way it is.
That's the way the news
Monokuma
goes.
probably already told you this, but just in case. This killing game will continue until there are only 2 people left. Now the important part of that rule is that... Oh, there is one more thing. Well, the truth is, this isn't your first. Anyone who finds out who you are is gonna come for you.
Kaede.
So watch your back. Trust no one. And never forget. You wanted this killing game. So you have to win, no matter what. No matter
I have bad news.
What if he went into this to stop it, and then Kaede killed him?
Kaede was the mastermind all along. Wouldn't that be a fucking twist? The morning after the third class trial, after waking up from Monokuma's announcement, I head to the dining hall as always. I just want to relax and settle down with my good friend, Maki. My good rich friend, Maki. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, good morning.
Really?
Really?
Really? Really? Really?
Good morning.
Ah!
I feel like someone wants attention. Right, Maki? There's a dark mood in the air of the dining hall today. Oh, I thought we were missing someone. Nope, that's everybody. That's to be expected with what we've been through. In a situation like this, I don't see how we all could possibly stay enthusiastic. Well, with two exceptions. Kokichi and Miyu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, no, we are missing someone.
Where's Gonta?
Yeah, where's Gonta?
Yo!
What's wrong, bro? Oh, you're still fine? Oh, Kaito. What's wrong, bro? You're not gonna eat? If you don't eat, then Gonta will eat you instead, Shuichi.
Huh?
He'll eat me. Don't you mean my breakfast?
You know...
Speaking of Gonta, where is he? I haven't seen him this morning. He's not here yet. I must have killed him in my sleep. I mean, he must have died in his sleep. He's probably still sleeping.
Ah!
Shut up. Titties. This atmosphere is heavy. Everyone's really taking a mental beating.
Hey!
Miyu is giving me a physical beating. Hey, you guys have no energy. You need to look alive. You're all still teenagers. Yumiko.
Okay?
Your good mornings are too quiet. It's because you're so quiet that you feel down.
Ah!
Shut up.
Hey!
I didn't mean you should sigh louder.
Weirdo.
I thought you'd be the most depressed out of all of us. Of course I'm depressed. This is the most depressed I've been in all my 200 million years.
What is this?
Didn't she say she was that old earlier?
But...
Being depressed won't help those who died rest in peace. Tenko and Angie too. If I stay depressed, they won't be able to rest in peace either.
Okay?
It's jumping up and down. Ah, the screen's shaking.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, that's it. I can't deny it.
Okay, that's enough.
Alright, I just want to mess around some more.
That's wrong.
Shut up. So anyway, please take care of the new me.
Come on, man.
You're out of breath already. You're going full speed right out of the gate.
Yeah.
But it's just like Himiko said. Those of us left need to look to the future and live, for all the others' sake.
Right?
Yeah, let's cheer up and work hard. This game is just getting started, so why don't we kill each other?
Oh?
Huh? Isn't that what we were talking about? Now there's less people. I might be the next victim.
Wow.
So exciting, but I definitely don't want to die. I guess it's the same for everyone else.
Always messing around.
Still saying crap like that at a time like... Just then, the door to the dining hall burst open, and Gonta came in and threw a rock at Kaito's head and killed him instantly.
Big problem.
Everyone, this serious?
No.
Oh, what? The colossal high school girl is on the other side of the wall, isn't she?
Oh,
Maybe not that serious. But Gonta went to courtyard before coming here.
Could it be?
Oh, is there more graffiti?
Graffiti was more added to it? Yep, more letters added. With every death, gets us one step closer.
Huh?
This world is in Echidna. I'm not sure what it's trying to spell. The swords, or maybe this world?
Wait,
What about the world? What does it mean? Is there some crazy story going on? It's probably just graffiti, right? We should ignore it.
No.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Do you want to die?
Huh?
Huh? Alright, it's just a habit of hers, but my heart skips a beat every time.
Because?
No one here takes credit for it, right? Now there's more added to it. It must have some meaning.
You know...
So seriously, none of us here wrote it? If this is a prank, you better speak up.
Everyone still except Koichi.
But Gonta stumbled onto the writing by coincidence, right? If it was a prank, then they should have done it in a more obvious spot, not in the grass. There's nothing more depressing than an unnoticed prank.
Oh, I see.
It's like a titty no one wants to fondle. Speaking of which, Shuichi, get over here.
Ah.
Well, it could just be Gonta writing it, since he was the first one to find it.
Gonta never do that!
Gonta never make trouble for everyone. It's so ungentlemanly. What is that writing? More gets added. We better start killing each other. Who's doing it? What does it mean? Well, it can't be Monodam, because Monodam's dead. Well, I don't really get it, but maybe it's some kind of clue.
Well done!
Thanks for the report, Gonta. Gonta just glad to help.
Oh yeah.
Gonta want to help even little. Tell Gonta if you need help with something, okay?
Okay.
Okay, got it. I'll let you know if I want you to punch someone.
Wait.
No. You don't get to tell Gonta what to do anymore.
Gonta.
Yeah, Gonta learned lesson after insect meet and greet.
Man.
Yeah, boring. What's up, guys? So have you guys thought about who you're gonna kill next? Ah, my ears are burning. Are you guys talking about me again? You must love me.
Yay!
Are you getting dizzy from the face I make when I concentrate really hard?
Actually,
Face, it's always the same, isn't it?
Yeah.
Never mind that. You guys are probably eager for it, alright? My prize, that is. Right? You guys can't live without getting a prize right now, right? That's what I thought, so I brought a prize!
rise and shine, Earthsign.
Uh-oh. I didn't hear oh, there he is.
Rise and shine, Earthsign.
Huh? What's an earth sign? I feel like he's gonna die next. Oh my, forgetting your catchphrase is like the kiss of death for a mascot, you know? Ha! Kawazama mascot, get it?
Not that.
That wasn't even a joke. There was no setup, no punchline, no nothing. By the way, who's this pink stuffed pig and why is she talking to me?
Monotaro's head is busted. One solid rock should make him remember.
Ouch! Where am I? Where's Kauno?
What? Your character's completely different now.
Pops, my family, and you. Thank you for loving me!
Come on! Remember already!
Just gotta hit him harder. Bonk on the head.
They're so
There.
freaking cute!
So adorably fascinating. I could watch them forever.
I've had about enough of them.
Hey, hey!
Hey, give us some loving too. I want my reward already.
Why did he get so friendly with Monokuma Kokichi?
I don't know who this Monokuma Kokichi is, but the prize this time is... an egg!
Ta-da! The legendary Levystone, the priceless Octobrush, and
Hey, it's Super Mario
a
Sunshine.
key, which just so happens to be the motive too.
Uh-oh, all in one package. Motive? Already? We don't give it time to mourn.
Hey!
Did you say motive?
Yeah!
Yep, this mysterious keycard is your next motive.
How nice!
With the classic carrot and stick approach, no one can work a carrot or a stick like Daddy. No one! Screw your carrot and your stick. Give me whips and chains all the way. Ah, me you.
You know...
The card key is the motive. What does that even mean? So the new area you can open with the card key. Is that where the real motive is? That's a secret. Why don't you use it if you're so curious?
Please wait.
No, we shouldn't. If we want to prevent another murder from happening. Yoink. I'll take that card key then. Kokichi used his life body to his advantage and took the card key from Monokuma.
No can do that!
But that Monokuma's motive? What if another murder happened?
Hmm?
I wouldn't mind that at all, you know.
Huh?
What?
Because?
Because this is a killing game and we're the players, plain and simple. Why wouldn't the players play the game?
Don't screw around!
Just give it to us.
No way.
Nah, thanks. See ya!
That's enough!
Wait up! Kokichi ran out of the dining hall, pursued by Kaito.
Unbelievable.
Running in the halls isn't normally allowed, but I suppose boys will be boys.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention this, but I've hit another flashback light somewhere.
Looking
I wonder what memories you'll uncover next. Happy hunting!
Quite late down the law. Can't bring a squirrel into the house.
Can't believe... That's not what I meant.
Yeah?
So, what's so long farewell mean? You forgot that too? Come on, let's go.
So long. Farewell.
Yeah, it's just Monofani saying it this time, so I think that Monotaro is going to be the next one to die. What should we do? Kokichi and Kaito are gone. Cannot leave Kokichi alone with that card key motive. But aren't you curious about the flashback light too?
That's true.
Perhaps we should all search together and look for Kokichi as well.
Well,
That's a good idea, but let us look for Kokichi while you focus on the search.
logical.
We find Koichi and he's curled up in a ball crying. He's like, I don't wanna die.
Then
I wanna die.
I wanna die! I wanna die! Okay, skip a few lines there. Perhaps we should all search together and look for Kokichi as well. Right now, we need your skills as a detective, Shuichi. Right, in that case, let me hold on to that. I'll look around again. Yeah, Shuichi's grown up. He's become so reliable. Now that you're so respectable, I'll let you pet me if you want. Oh.
Actually.
Oh, I see. So Shuichi gets that honor. I guess Shuichi would be Himiko's next closest friend since her other two died. Shuichi's so amazing. Going to want to be useful to everyone too.
It's okay.
Don't worry. When the time comes, we'll use your body as a meat shield. Okay. Going to hope time comes soon.
No.
No, you shouldn't. You should hope that it doesn't come. Okay, where to begin? I'll search for a place to use those mysterious items. Like the 4th floor! Oh, I guess I got kicked out of the dining hall. Alright. Well, it's chapter 4, which means that
I have some hidden Monokumas to find.
Okay.
Can you grab my water from the freezer? Is it frozen?
No.
It's just cold.
Is it cold?
Good enough. Starting to get a little bit of ice crystals forming. Got a nice big snowflake or something or the other forming in the middle. Oh yeah, I should probably check where the hidden Monokumas are. Okay, so chapter 3. Oh wait, no, this is chapter 4. Oh, zooming through this. Oh, right. Controller dead. Alright. Let's see how quickly I can make my way through this. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Meow. Damn it. Unless I can... Nope. Okay. Alright, since I'm closer to the outside, I'll see if I can go outside. Alright. Even less green than last time. There's still maintenance going on. Come on, controller, please don't fuck me over right now. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
So what's the deal with this place anyway? What kind of facility was it before? Are they renovating an old facility? Perhaps constructing a new building?
Yeah?
At the start, Monokuma said there were supposed to be facilities for us.
Fuck all y'all.
That's obviously a lie. That plush bear is stuffed with lies and shit.
Well,
It is hard to imagine that they built this entire facility just for us.
that's right.
I also think Monokuma was lying. He is an exceptionally deceitful being. Being? Well, he's a robot, isn't he?
That's robophobic.
Shuichi, have you been a robophobe this whole time?
No.
No, that's not what I meant. I mean, is it a lie? But when will we actually finally learn what this Ultimate Academy really is? Why does it exist? Is it really just a place for us to have the killing game? Turn the controller back on. Fuck. I don't know if I'll be able to get any of the hidden Monokumas right away. I'll talk to you in a second. Tenko. Well, whatever. She's staring at Tenko's lab. I should leave her alone.
Shuichi.
What is it, Shuichi? Don't stare at me so much. Or I'll become even more beautiful. I don't think that's how it works. Uh-oh! Oh my god, is she embarrassed about something she said herself? Oh my god.
You.
Did it look like I was blushing?
Huh?
What?
You're right.
Before, no one could tell that I was blushing, right? Oh, that's right, I remember. I want to spend time with you. So you're becoming more and more beautiful, just like me. Oh, really? Oh, you just made Himiko angry. Nah, someone like you wouldn't know this, but this is Himiko when she's mad. Nah, it's just blushing. What? From your own compliment?
Okay.
Yeah, you looked a little embarrassed just now. Yeah, okay, I'll keep at it. Himiko's really trying to change. Alright, Gonta. What do you have to say for yourself?
Hey!
Show yourself! Where are you hiding? Come talk to Gonta! Gonta, are you looking for Kokichi? No, not Kokichi.
Bugs are...
Gonta see tiny bug. No mistake this time. I definitely fly by Gonta's eyes.
Hey, Bugs!
Come out again! Gonta just want to talk! Tiny bugs again. Gonta's been talking about them for a while. I'm sure he's interested as the ultimate entomologist. But the memory of the insect meet and greet is still raw. Oh, who's over here, I wonder? Sure is quieter now that no one's yapping a two of this and two of that anymore. I knew that fucking was running a goddamn cult.
Ah.
I mean, if there really was a god, he'd obviously make me the gorgeous girl genius, his chosen one. That kooky fucking bitch. How dare you? Kibo, I have a question. Why are you always around Miyu's lab? I haven't come across Kokichi at all. I wonder where he could have gone.
I knew it.
He's not in the courtyard. Is he inside somewhere?
Yeah.
You're probably right, but apparently Tokichi is quite good at hide and seek. If he's serious about hiding from us, finding him may prove to be quite troublesome. Troublesome?
What is it?
Why do you look so surprised? Oh no, it's nothing.
How about this?
Please tell me. You don't need to hesitate. After all, we're friends. Yeah, I got your.
Then.
Well, I just thought perhaps a robot could find a human.
That's robophobic.
Shuichi, you're not even trying to hide your robophobia anymore. What, really? Anyway, Shuichi, that black object over there looks suspicious, doesn't it? The one with the red border? You better use something on it. Black object. This thing? Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. I wonder if I should use the egg. Eggy boy. A whole fucking building came out of the sky. The buildings just combined. What did you do to my lab? It's going in super deep. What the fuck is wrong with you? Alright, let's go inside of Miyu's attachment. I'm positive this strange building is an ultimate lab. From the machines in the sci-fi field, I deduce this is Kibo's lab.
Alright.
I'll check inside. Alright, I'll plug in the fucking controller. Ultimate Robot Lab! Looks like a maintenance room for a robot. There are machine parts everywhere.
I knew it.
This is definitely Kibo's lab. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick break because I gotta go to the restroom and kill myself. I'm back. Now let's investigate this thing that went inside Mio's lab. Look at all this shit I can controller? There it goes. Look at all this. It's all a lie. Oh, there's a few things. Being guarded by Miyu. No, they're just tiny. That's it? This whole big room, there's nothing in it? Oh well. This is fucking awesome! Look at all these upgrade parts! Oh, you look so pretty with this, Kivo. I want you to make lots of cute noises.
Please stop!
Stop, don't mention that in front of Shuichi. Is that something to be embarrassed about, Kibo? Kibo looks so upset. Whose lab is this? Huh? It's yours.
No way!
I don't want this. I don't like this sort of sci-fi technology. Can we leave now?
Is that alright?
Well, I imagine a lot of things in here would really help you out. You should take a look. I do not want to be assisted by sci-fi technology. We shouldn't rely on the power of sci-fi for anything. Wouldn't that include you, Kibo?
That's right.
Anyway, I would prefer a more Japanese theme since I like that food the most.
Unfortunately.
Even though I can only stare at it. Huh. So how would you prefer the food? At the very least, I'd like some kimonos in my lab and a porch and some wind chimes.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be nice. Doesn't seem like Kibo is going to use this lab. Well, he's free to do as he pleases. Nothing I can do about that. I sure hope there's nothing else here. Alright. Time to go upstairs. And then across the courtyard. Through the door. Through the halls. And right. Oh, hello there. Look at this little cute little shit. Look at cool piece of garbage. Alright. Alright, I'm pretty sure that the only other area is that one thing on the 4th floor, so let's see. Just move it along, move it along. Move. Wait. Oh, this is a nice little sitting area. Whose lab is this again? Oh, that's Maki's. I don't know what the symbol for that is. Who the fuck?
Shuichi!
Did you check around the shrine gate too?
No.
No, not yet. Why? I remember Kyo telling me this before. Shrine gates are the entrances to holy grounds, and holy grounds have barriers around them. When you think about that like that, there may be a secret entrance somewhere around here.
I wouldn't put it past Kyo.
Yeah.
Still don't get that stuff about his sister or why he killed Angie and Tenko. Kyo really was an excellent ultimate anthropologist.
But if Kyo had made it out of here alive, he might have made even more friends for his sister. Very unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. Alright, I think I'm going to paint with the Octo brush. Splatoon! Yes. Excellent.
A staircase. It seems you can go upstairs from here. The 5th floor, huh? How many floors does this school have? Too damn many. Holy shit. What the fuck? What's up, Tsumugi? How are you liking it? I guess we'll talk to you. You can't, I can't really interact with anything right now. This has a completely different feel from the 4th floor. That door over there is just plain suspicious. Could it be? What's over here? That's fine, that's fine. Let's go to the cosplayers route lab, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that makes sense. This is amazing. It's like an event venue. This must mean this is the ultimate cosplayers lab. Chance Studios. What the fuck? This is a set for photo shoots, huh? There are a bunch of backdrops here. This is an incredible setup. Smack literally anything and everything. Gotta get this. Gotta clear all this shit out of here. Just clear it all out. God. I feel so alive. Gotta smack them all. Gotta smack them all. Shoot, Tsumugi. I didn't forget your name and go through like 3 other people's names in this same game series in my head before settling on yours. Wait, what? What did I just smack? Was that the chair? Oh, yes, it was. Okay, so we got the workshop, sewing machine, and a work table. Perhaps a space to make and repair costumes. And a filming set. It's another set for photo shoots. It's quite the gothic feel. Ah. Doesn't have any tables or chairs. Oh, weird. Looks like a bar. Is this a set too? Well, what do you know? It's just like the real thing. Tsumugi spoke cheerily and sat down at the what?
Hey!
Hey, Shuichi, are you thirsty? I can make you one of my signature cocktails if you'd like. Huh? I'm not old enough to drink.
Yeah.
Well, this seems like all the drinks here are top quality stuff. I used to make them a lot at my part-time job. Don't worry, they'll be non-alcoholic, of course. Oh, well, then why fucking bother?
Then...
Okay, I'll take one. I thought you said this is non-alcoholic. I'd like a tall glass of...
How would you like it? A little stronger, maybe?
A little rougher.
Huh? Sure. Wow, you're good at this, aren't you?
I'm good at a lot of things, Shuichi.
Yeah. Before I got sponsors for my cosplaying, I worked a bunch of jobs. I used to say to my customers, I'm in a bit of financial trouble. If only someone could help me out.
What?
Huh? What is this feeling? I suddenly feel charitable.
Okay, it's ready.
Thank you.
What kind of part-time job did she have anyway, mixing drinks like this? Well, it's a bartender, dude. You don't have to be that old to mix drinks. These thoughts swirling around my head, I drank the drink Tsumugi handed to me.
Shuichi!
Please come again.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. I'll be back. Alright, and that, I left and never came back to the room again. Oh, really? Oh, I probably have to talk to her. Even with all these materials and tools, if it's by myself. I see. Cosplay is fun to do with others, right? Yeah. There's no point in doing it by myself.
Do you want to try?
Hey, Shuichi, do you want to give it a try? Come on, try cosplaying with me. Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just plain fun to become fictional characters. Become a completely different person and feel like you're part of a different world.
Right, right?
Does that sound interesting? Don't you want to live in a fictional world? And I'm just gonna take a moment and find if there's a bonus scene in chapter 4. I think there's two. There's two bonus scenes in chapter 4, if I recall correctly. Just 1 second. I missed the one in chapter 2. I missed the one in chapter 1. Got the scene in chapter 3. I have this thing, right? Yes, excellent. Anyway, 112. Yeah, I got the pure price. So. Okay. Got an idea of where I need to do it. Okay, is there a second? There is a second chapter 4 scene. And they're right around the same time as each other. Okay, so I'll just remember to do that. Doesn't that sound interesting? Don't you want to live in a fictional world? Yeah, but I'm investigating right now. Oh, then let's do it later. Let me know when you feel up to it. I'll help you become your favorite character, whether it's from an anime, manga, or game. However, even if you're just trying it out, you gotta cosplay with love.
Okay.
Right. Okay. There you are, Maki.
Weirdo.
There's an angel statue and a demon statue next to the stairs. Don't chapels usually have these? I guess. This place makes you feel like there's no god, but then there's this. Is that just coincidence or just Monokuma's sense of humor? I think this may be mine. Oh, what about that, though? That's probably next chapter.
All right.
I should check inside to be sure. Ah, yes. Elementary, my dear Maki roll. What is this?
That's true.
This looks like your research lab.
Okay.
It is, right?
Well...
Let's see what's in here. But I'm getting a bad feeling from this place. Bad feeling? I probably shouldn't smack all this stuff around. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Can't smack the... Wow. Alright, anyway. What do you have to say for yourself?
I knew it.
How did you know this was the Ultimate Detectives Lab? Well, duh.
That's true.
I could tell just from looking. This place doesn't match you at all. I think this lab is too good for someone like you. Yeah, you might be right. First I need a cloak and a deer stalker?
I don't understand.
What? The clothes wouldn't even look good on you. It wouldn't suit you at all, so don't even try it. Alright. Now to poke at everything in the room. In alphabetical order. A bunch of files lined up. Looks like about 50 of them. What are these files for? Picked one up at random and flipped it. Ah! Contain photographs of murder scenes and the tricks the culprits used.
Huh?
What is this? I hurriedly looked at the other files and found they were all similar.
You don't know?
It's a file containing all the tricks used for murders.
That's...
It appears so.
Well...
Did this incident really happen?
No.
Can't be sure, but there are pictures of the scene. All of these cases seem feasible. Feasible, huh? and this would make a good guideline for anyone who wants to commit murder.
I'm kidding.
I doubt anyone's that stupid to use a file that's accessible to everyone. Maki picked up a file at random and started flipping through it. This file doesn't have any photographs. It's all just drawn illustrations, but... Maki began pulling files one after the other off the shelf. The newer files have photographs, but the older ones have illustrations. But why? Aren't the old ones just fictional? The first few files only have illustrations, but the others have photographs. Is there a reason for that? Bottles line the shelves behind the glass door. Are these... Looks like poison.
I knew it.
So you think so too, huh?
That's true.
There's no way that can be normal medicine in the ultimate detective lab. She looked at the cabinet's glass door and peered inside. Yeah, I know what some of these are. They're definitely poison.
Then...
In that case, we should try to dispose of them. We don't want anyone accidentally.
What's the point?
Even if we got rid of them, Monica would just replace them. So it's useless doing that. It would only be a temporary solution. She wants to make sure no one will ever use them.
By the way.
And so, I'm surprised they have so many in here. There's poison for instantaneous death, as well as ones that can inflict various symptoms. Depending on how you use them, you can set up different gimmick.
But...
This doesn't feel like an ultimate detective's lab, more like a criminal's lab.
I see.
It's a fine line when it comes to knowing everything about crimes. I suppose that's right. There's a fine line between criminal and detective. Anyway, I've investigated all the places that concern me. Everything here has to do with death.
Because...
Oh, that's your job as a detective, especially in this killing game.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. The only time I can use my detective talent is after someone dies. A detective can't save anyone. Only useful after it's already too late.
Do you want to die?
Oh, you're so upset all of a sudden. Do you want to die? You'd kill me just for that?
That's right.
No, I understand why Maki Roll would say that. Your face looked pretty gloomy. What's up, bro? The face as gloomy as that. I can't believe you're my sidekick.
Keep your chin up.
Be more proud of yourself, Shuichi. Everything you've done up till now is amazing.
Okay.
Thanks.
That's true.
That's why you should be more careful. What do you mean?
You don't know?
Because of how well you did in the class trials, people are keeping their eyes on you, Shuichi. Next culprit might come after you.
Huh?
Come after me.
Don't worry about it.
You don't need to worry about that. I won't let anyone mess with my sidekick.
Leave it to me.
I'm gonna protect both of you. It's a hero's job to protect his sidekicks.
I don't understand.
What if I end up as a future culprit?
Huh?
Hey, are you stupid? That's impossible.
Ew.
I can believe in people so easily.
I believe in you.
Didn't I tell you before? I believe in people I want to believe in. And if they betray me, it just means I made a bad call believing in them. Of course, you're one of the people I want to believe in, Maki Roll.
By the way...
Why are you even here? Did you finish playing tag with Kokichi?
Jeez.
I lost track of him. I can't find that guy anymore.
I
couldn't find him, but he still has the motive key card, right?
Ah.
Yeah, I should still have it. It's a chance that Kokichi could have used the key card and gone somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, he ended up getting away, but look what I found.
Got it.
It's the flashback light. Where did you find that?
Ah,
you found one.
Of course.
I am worried about Kokichi, but I think we should deal with this first. So let's all gather in the dining hall. Me too. Well, if we split it among the three of us, it shouldn't take too much time. All right, let's go. Just splitting up, the three of us went to gather the others. After a time, everyone had gathered in the dining hall. All right, looks like everyone's here. Let's get started. Oh, what about Kokichi? Forget about him. It's his fault for messing around like that. I guess he must be a real pro at hide and seek.
With my magic.
I magically looked all over school, but he was nowhere to be found. Magically? No one could find him, huh? Might have used the motive's card key to enter a place we're unaware of. Do you think that's where the real motive is being kept? Either way, it's worrisome. Next time I see him, I just gotta catch him and ask. Anyway, let's try out this flashback light.
Actually,
I'm still very uneasy about these flashback lights. Are they really okay to use?
Well, if we don't use them, our memories will never come back, you know?
Right.
So we've got no choice but to use it. The only memory we'll get from this is our only clue.
Seriously?
I agree with fish dicks over here.
What did you say?
Who are you calling a chunk of breaded fish? For someone who looks like canned tuna, you make some pretty good comebacks. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Who are you calling a shredded fish?
What was that?
Wait, Kokichi? I knew you'd find us here, but only because it's you.
You got me.
Thanks for the compliment. So why are we all my merry friends gathered here?
Is that all right?
First things first, what did you do with that card key? So you're worried about that. Well, relax. Fortunately, I couldn't use the card key.
Huh?
I couldn't use it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea where to use it, so I just gave up instead and threw it away. You don't seem too disappointed about not being able to use it. I am disappointed, damn it. I want to use the card key. I smell another fucking lie.
Cut it out.
Whatever, talking to him's a waste of time.
You know...
Oh, you got more important things to do. Hi, the flashback light. Let me see that. Kaito doesn't have the balls to turn on the switch. Of course I do! Taken down by Kokichi, Kaito thumbed the switch hard. Once again, the world warped. Here I go! Here I go! Scenes that flew by inside my consciousness, and what it all means. All at once, I remembered. Ah, shit. Something happened. Ah, the meteorites. What happened with the meteorites? I remember TV news in the... Oh, I gotta sneeze. Ooh, okay. I remember TV news and the internet talking non-stop about those meteorites.
What was that?
There was a bunch of damage where I lived. People said it was only a matter of time.
Researchers said that too. Similar meteorite impacts happened millions of years ago. All living organisms on Earth were annihilated.
So...
There were also a bunch of weird groups that started to show up in the streets.
As the meteorites got worse, more people started saying it was the end of the world.
Going to hear that too. Unless someone does something, the world will end.
Those people were always handing out flyers on street corners.
I saw flyers all over the city too. They said mankind deserves damnation.
Mankind deserves damnation. I remember seeing those posters, but...
Hold on!
And the meteorites. What ended up happening with the meteorites? Well, we haven't seen any since we got here. Maybe they died down. What happened to that plan? The one to save the world from the meteorites?
Alright, I just remembered that. It was called the Gopher Project, right? It was the plan that all the countries of the world came up with to save humanity.
I remember that too, but the Gopher Project, didn't it fail?
What? Huh? Is that true?
That's true.
That's what I heard too, but I can't remember
What's
why.
that mean?
So I can't remember anything past that again.
Okay.
I can't remember either. I don't remember anything but the Gopher. Uh-oh. Mankind deserves damnation. Huh? You? Fuck that.
The fuck's going on?
We're already damned here. Being stuck with you losers is the worst hell there is. You losers part wasn't necessary. Shut up! I'm tired of this. Let us get out of here. Let us out. Come on, don't leave us in here. Pull us out.
She seems really upset.
What happened?
You calm down. It's okay. Gonto will protect you. In the end, the flashback light didn't help. It didn't connect to the other memories. The ultimate hunt that was after us. The joint funeral. The meteorites, the cult organization, the Gopher Project. How are they all connected? How do they relate to the Ultimate Academy? And what happened with all those meteorites? Did they just stop?
Shuichi,
Ah, it'll be okay, Shuichi. Just a little more.
See?
We probably need one more. Everything will start to connect after we remember one more thing. One more thing. What is Kokishi? I don't think I'd be surprised by the outcome of this situation. Like, if we were actually all dead, and this was the afterlife.
Huh?
The afterlife.
Always messing around.
Why, you? Quit saying stupid crap like that. It's not stupid. If meteorites can happen, anything else can happen, too. Well, dude, meteorites are real, though.
Because?
Come on, you're an astronaut, aren't you? Space is full of mysteries that we can't even fathom. That's why if the meteorites really did fall on us, anything could have happened. Mysterious virus could have spread, or some weird technology, or even an unknown substance brought to Earth that could have bent time and space. That's like science fiction. I thought our theme was magic.
That's just your theme, Himiko.
Seriously? Come on.
That's just stupid. It's like the setting for some third-rate anime or game. Do you think I'm making this up? How would you explain the flashback lights, exosols, and even Monokuma? We may be used to it now, but that kind of stuff goes against common sense, you know? Which means it wouldn't be too far-fetched if any of the things I mentioned actually happened.
Shut up!
First off, I'm the only one here who gets to talk about space.
My bad.
Nah, you're right. Sorry, my bad.
What did I do?
Ah, whatever. Just hurry up so I can get out of here.
Wait.
Stop, you shouldn't think like that about getting out of here. Everyone seems very tired. We should probably disperse for the time being. Okay, I'm just watching. That's probably fine. We're good, we're good, we're good. Ah, so you finally learned to read the air. Nice job, robot.
I'll commit that to my memory bank.
I'm learning every day.
Hey!
Well, before we go, going to put manhole cover back how it was.
Cause Gonta, gentlemen.
If we want to challenge Underground again, this time going to definitely.
So dumb.
Aha, no one's dumb enough to challenge that dump again. Don't look down on hard work.
Yeah.
Himiko, you've really changed. Is what I'd like to say, but working hard at escaping from there is
Like
pointless.
I thought.
Well, no matter how much you've changed, of course you'd think that.
Can't keep going like this. We need to find a way out. And to solve all of these mysteries. After our conversation, we return to our rooms. Alright, I think it's time.
It's no use.
I don't understand what's going on here. But I can't give up. I need to keep my promise to Kaede. I need to find the truth. What's happening to us? Why we're forced to play this killing game. Anyway, I've still got some time today. I can't stay still, not now. Let me see how many Monocoins we have. 890, that's not bad. I wonder if it maxes out at 90, or 999. If that's the case, then I probably should take some time and go through and find them all. Go get more, you know. Get more presents for peoples. Yay! Alright, get out of here. Alright, there's two places I need to go. So I got that one, I got that one. I need to go to Tenko's lab for sure. And then I need to go to the basement. Alright, free time. There's gonna be anybody in here? Himiko, maybe? Yeah, I figured. Hello. Bye. Excellent. Himiko, I really kind of want to talk to you if I'm being honest. Well, jeez. This is a dilemma. Because I think it's ultimately down to Himiko or Maki. If only there was a way for me to... without spoiling anything. I don't know. It's better to not be spoiled. Alright. Let's head down to the basement. Get that next hidden little Kuma. There you are. Ta-da, I think. I don't know. I can't really see it. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop here. Because I'm gonna go grab some more presents. And, you know, just in general, just spend the Mono coins that we've got. And once again, kind of figure out which actually, let me just look that up real quick, because if it doesn't max out at 999, then Danganronpa V3 Monocoins max out? Question mark? That didn't work. Danganronpa V3 Monocoins max out. Okay. Danganronpa V3 Monocoins max out. The limit is indeed 999. Okay. So... that makes things more interesting. Oh, but then again... because...
I thought you said you were gonna be done.
I am done. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm still not quite sure if I want to go for Himiko or Maki first. Yeah, in Chapter 5 I won't even get a skill for it either, so it's really just a matter of, do I want the extra coins, or do I want an actual useful skill for the last couple chapters? I don't know, I feel like I really could have used Himiko's skill during that last chapter, and we're almost maxed out on coins. So, I don't know, I'll think it over, but I think I'm gonna stop for now.